the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. Popping the night 'cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot 'cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Quick to the air is Tagovailoa. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Running with Mixon out the gun. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Ready. Set.
Wait.
Ringo.
20, TX.
Hey.
21G.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Waddle makes the catch. Running down the left side. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down. He had him, Brock. Throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Ready.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Come on.
To throw here on first down. Complete to Braylon Allen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is Allen on second. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Connection made to Shaheed. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. He's going to throw it. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Now midfield after that loss. Here's 2nd and long.
Cowboy 80.
Shotgun handoff for Allen. That's good for a gain of 5. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Get it. Dragon 60. 60 back.
3rd and long for him here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got half. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
On the ready.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. You're going for it here.
Panther 60. Panther.
Going for it on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Get safe. Go ahead. 18. Oh.
First down, here's Tua. Hits his running back. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 3 now.
20. TX. Corner. Long. 22. Cover 1. Hard. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Cover 1. Hard. 21G. 21G. Out.
Tua now from the gun. Sends him over the middle. And the defense gets the stop to deny that first down, but still a very good game. They picked up 12, third and short.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to fight, and the play went right over his head.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Out of the shotgun and get to Mixon. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie. You can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
Tagovailoa, a quick throw, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
All right, let's go.
Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Dolphins first down.
That's for Waddle again. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-0 lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Back-to-back grabs here for Allen. And he's out of bounds with a big gain on the final play of the first. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. He completes it in traffic. And they take him down right along the 30.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
This is Allen on the give. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Extra DB out there for the Fins, 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. 19 right.
Air it out on 3rd. Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Give to Allen out of the shotgun. And he's stopped out at the 16 after a small gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Setting up to throw. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York! The Jets make it a 1-score game in the first half. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. On his Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Hey, number one. Number one, high. Hey! Step. Out.
Tagovailoa back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Throwing again. Here's Tua. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
It's 2nd down.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Let's go.
Back to throw. It's a screen play for Allen. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it in his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this one's tipped and intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, this young man struggled to limit the interceptions this rookie season, and they've shown a lot of patience. But we know that NFL stands for not for long, especially if you're a QB that's interception prone.
He'll put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 5 yards on that play, and enough for a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready. Solo left Zion. Winning team.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Hey. Out.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
1918. Go, Reed. Go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Goes to the hurry up here.
Hey, check that. Street. Ready?
Dropping back to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. Now after throwing the pick, we see him injured on the play as well. Nobody wants to see an insult and injury on the same play for him. Hopefully he's just shaken up.
Ready, Jack? Go!
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Go.
1st down. Here's Allen. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's the backup. 1st throw. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
That's a cut for the 1st. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
That's good.
It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a 1st
A
down.
gain of 21 yards. 1st down, New York.
Here we go, son. Oh, let's go. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. All right.
On the hands-off, Allen. This isn't getting much beyond the line. A yard at most. Stopped by Chop Robinson.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
Fields on 3rd. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Here we go. 3-19.
Fields now on 4th. He fights it beyond the marker. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
The 4-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. All right, go long. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21. Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
319, good night.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. Fits it through the middle. It almost as he caught it. Does well to hold on to it. Gets him to the 37. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. Markers reset. Ball at the 37.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Fields on first down. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense caught lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue. That's why the QB had to get rid of it.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Throwing again, it's Fields. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets chop some of the lead off before the half.
New York.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Ready. Out.
He's back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume Brock 1 play remaining in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half.
Watch it, Oscar. Ready. Out.
1 final shot before the half. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got a man left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Go.
Beginning this drive with a run by Allen. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Fields to throw it. Makes the catch. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Jets cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready, shot. Solo. Ready, team.
2 now from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And they'll make a stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, here's Tua. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense in a hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They run it from the gun with White. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Out! Turbo one, high! Let's go!
Looking to throw. He brings it in. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
20, TX.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's another Dolphins first down.
21G.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, ready. 21G. Out.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, all we say is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal. They need 3 yards here.
Ready.
Quick throw left side, complete. And in for the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a 13-point lead. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
Play action now. It's Fields. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. And he will slide down just a little bit shy of getting that first down, but able to avoid the hit. Smart play there, and that's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And this one is launched downfield. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
2nd and 10 now. Fields. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connection made to Shaheed. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Another throw for Fields. Get this one underneath to Allen. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. I give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Second and 3 now. Now Fields again. Right side, this is caught by Taylor. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Fields on 3rd and 2. Getting out to his left. He'll make a big play on the ground. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
after the incompletion. Still at the 38. It's 2nd and 10. Now we give to Allen, running right. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Jets first down.
Going on first down. Fields. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this is a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches. He couldn't. Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Fields on 3rd. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Dolphins will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Right, running out of the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he gets this down near the 30.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Running behind center with Wright. It's inside the 10. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins slightly left up the win right there. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Dolphins stretch their lead to 21.
Dolphins 56, Jets 35.
Sanders all set to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you do more interceptions. As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. Catch made over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, They could get burned.
Here we go. Green 19, guys.
Second down and 10. Fields. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Billy Bowman.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Ready. Ready, team.
Wide receiver on to start this series. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Calculated risk to go with that type of play in this area of the field, Kate. Shows me that this offense got a whole lot of trust in that wide receiver.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Yeah, ready.
Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa finds him over the middle. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
You know, they really love that trade route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Here's a give inside to right. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins approaching win number 7 on the year. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They run again with Wright. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Right.
And he's batting way up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
Results.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Right.
Back to work after throwing the pin. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Here we go. Right.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. 16 yards on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
16 yards. First down, Jets.
Here we go. Green 19, Jets attack. Right.
Going again, it's Fields. It's a screen play for Allen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
He's got it downfield near the edge. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different...
And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
Jets 42.
Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Dolphins were all over that kick. This game is over. And they take the attempted onside kick all the way back. Touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. He has it near the goal line. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. All right, one more snap to play here.
Here we go. That's 35. 319. Go.
Up the middle, here goes Allen. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So it's fins up as the Dolphins take the win at home. And this winning streak continues to grow.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out the walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger.